Hi, my name is Matt Leibsch, and I work for Gear West Ski and Run, and I'm going to talk about core and why it's important for Nordic skiers. Two components to core, and that is a static hold, the core just being held tight, and that's holding the upper body to the lower body, and the other part of core is the dynamic part, which is a compression. So if I'm double pulling and I'm just using my arms, that's not very efficient, but if I add a compression with the core, it's a lot stronger. And I think of core as kind of elbows to knees. That's a very strong muscle group. We want to use that. In skiing, we're always unless we're double pulling, we're on one leg striding, or we're on one leg V2ing or V1ing. Our core is always engaged, so it's not even compressing, but it's always working. So we want to do some isometric core strength, and we also want to do some dynamic core strength to help our skiing. To continue on with the core, I like to add a dynamic component. So right now I'm holding static, and this is really easy to add some V-ups at the end of a static hold. So we're working statically, then we can add that dynamic compression. So just you can alternate, and you can go off to the right and go off to the left. Another exercise for on your back compression is then a leg lift with a vertical raise. So you can stabilize yourself and you're just going to go straight up and leg lift. The thing is, you don't want your legs to go beyond 90 degrees because then you'll rock some. So we're going straight up and compress up and back down. Try not to let the feet touch the ground. Kind of doing 10 to 20 of these. Another great exercise that I love to do is Russian twists. If you need to make it a little easier, you can keep the feet on level surface. Otherwise, I like to elevate the feet. This way you have that core engaged, and then you can use any weight that's appropriate for you and just twist. And depending on the weight and depending on your fitness, you can do between 20 and 100 reps of these. Another good core exercise that's going to use a static, dynamic, and some flexibility is just playing catch with yourself. If you have a medicine ball, soccer ball works, but you're going from hands to feet and passing it back and forth just to yourself. Forward facing drill is this is a static hold, but you're also focusing on the lower back muscles. So keeping the legs elevated off the ground, arms elevated, just holding, and then if you add a rock or any sort of weight, just passing it to yourself. Don't forget to have fun while training.
That'll be fine.